We are going over Power Packet V. Again, since this was from a week ago, I don't know if you still have it. It's okay. Your answers are still on your Google form. If you want to toggle to see what answers you had, go to Checklist V, and the Power Packets are always due on Friday. So number 1, select 2 correct statements. So we want to make sure we get 2. All right, now, this is all, sorry about that. This is all greater than, less than, greater than, less than. All right, so that tells me we're going to be looking for the odd man out. The same, 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 odd man out. All right. So, just looking, if the top, remember, proper fractions, the top is smaller, the top is less than the bottom. That means it's less than 1. It means it's going to make it less than. All right? That's without even reading a whole lot into it. It's all about the product of a number and another number is greater or less than the other number. All right? So we've got greater than, less than, greater than, less than, greater than, less than. All right? So this was 4. So that is greater than 1. If you needed to make it a fraction, 4 over 1, the top is greater, so no. 2 over 1, the top is greater, yes. Now, D, let's see, 1 and 1/2, well, that's greater than 1, so no. 5 over 2, 5 is greater than 2, so yes. And 13 over 14, 13 is greater, less, no. All right, I went through it real quick. All right, anything that's a whole number, anything that is a mixed number, or anything that's improper is greater than 1, so it's going to be greater than. Anything that's a proper fraction or a decimal, like 0.5, which is 5/10, is going to be less than. All right. Now, number 2. Mr. Edwards is making sandwiches. He has 4 pounds of cheese. He puts 1/8 of a pound on each sandwich. All right, so you start with this big pile of cheese, and you're going to divvy it out onto the bread. All right. So you start with the big thing, and it's getting smaller. Each, we know it's going to be multiply or divide. Since our cheese is going to get smaller, it is divide. All right. So we're going to say cheese divided by sandwiches. All right. So the cheese is 4 pounds, what we're starting with. We're dividing that into 1/8 per sandwich. Keep, change, flip. So keep 4 over 1, change the division to multiplication, and flip the 1/8 to 8 over 1 equals 32 over 1. And anytime you see something over 1, it is that number. 32 over 1 is 32. Answer is 32. All right. Again, these really don't matter. All right. You can put it anywhere in there. Do not have to fill in the bubbles. Number 3. Use the information provided for A and B. There are 2 tanks in an aquarium. Each tank has 2 sections. The volume of one section of tank A, so tank A is kind of like a shallow part and a deep part. All right, so it has 2 sections. So this is tank A. It has, the volume of one is 24 cubic feet. The volume of the other section is 96. So 24 and 96. What's the total volume of cubic feet in tank A? Well, since we know part of it and we know the other part of it, we are going to add those together. So 96 and 24. 10, carry the 1, 9, 10, 11, 12, 120. All right, let's look at B. Tank B has the same volume as tank A. All right, it has 120. The volume of one section of tank B, so tank B is the same way. The total is 120. The section, the volume of one section of tank B is 45. What is the volume of the other section? So if that's the case, if we know the total and we know part, we can subtract. So we've got to borrow. 10 minus 5 is 5. Borrow, make that 11. 11 minus 4 is 7. So 75, 75. All right. Number 5. Select the 3 statements that correctly describe the coordinate system. Okay, 3 statements that correctly describe the coordinate system. The x and y axis intersect at 10. Well, we know that they intersect right here at 0, so no. The x and y axis intersect at the origin. Well, if you remember your definitions, the 0 is the origin, so yes. The x and y axis are parallel number lines. Nope, they intersect. Parallel are like railroad tracks. They go on without intersecting, so no. The x and y axis are perpendicular number lines. Perpendicular means they intersect at a 90-degree angle, and that is true. All right. And the x and y coordinates are used to locate points on the number plane. Well, the x and y coordinates are our ordered pairs. So yes, that is also true. All right. Number 6. Which pattern or which statement about the corresponding terms in both pattern A and B is always true? Okay, so we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And we're going to be looking at corresponding terms. So term 1 and term 1, term 2 and term 2, term 3 and term 3. Each pattern in term A is 2 times the corresponding term in B. So is A 2 times B? No, it is not. So, because it's saying, look, A equals 2 times B. So it's saying B, so 10. B is 10 times 2 is not A. No. Equals is 1/2 times B. All right? 1/2 times B. 10 times 1/2 is 5. 20 times 1/2 is 10. So yes, B is true. Let's check our other ones. A equals 5 less B. So B minus 5. 20 minus 5 is not 10. No. Each term in A equals 10 less B. So B less than B. So B minus 10. 60 minus 10 is not 30. So no. So it is indeed B. Okay, number 7. A company sells 500 sells phones for $515 each. Remember, each is either multiply or divide. What is the total amount of money the company earns from selling 856 phones? Total does not always mean add. It just means all together, right, in this one. So if they are 515 each and they sell this, what would they earn altogether? We are going to multiply, and it's going to be a big number. 515 times 856. I put the easier numbers to work with on bottom. plus there's 2 5s. So 2 of my rows are going to be the same. 5 times 6 is 30. Carry the 3. 5 times 5 is 25, 26, 27, 28. 5 times 8 is 40, 41, 42. Put in my washing machine, wash out my carries. And then 1 times anything is easy. 1 times 856 is 856. But I'm keeping everything in line. And then guess what? 5, I'm putting in my washer dryer combo. 5, we already did 5. So I know it's 0, 8, 2, 4. Work smarter, not harder. So 0 plus 0 is 0. 8 is 0. 8 plus 6 is 14. Carry the 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 and 8 is 16. 17, 18, 19, 20. Carry the 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. And 4. So 440,840. 440,840. But again, you don't have to write it up here as long as you circle it. Here, when you enter it, I say enter it without commas. All right, part B. The parts to build these phones cost $189 for each phone. What's the total cost of parts to build 856 phones? All right, so again, we've got to multiply. Okay, 9 times 6, 54. 9 times 5 is 45, plus 5 is 50. 9 times 8 is 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. It's my space over washing machine. Wash out what I carry. 8 times 6 is 48. 8 times 5 is 40, plus 4 is 44. 8 times 8 is 64, plus 4 is 68. Washer dryer combo. Wash out my carries. 1 times anything is that number. 6, 5, 8. Add them all up. 0 and 0 and 4 is 4. 0, 8 and 0 is 8. 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 plus 6 is 17. It would probably have been easier for me to do this. 6 and 4 is 10, plus 7 is 17. If you've got something that adds up to 10, it's easier to do it first. 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 and 8 is 16. 16 and 5 is 21. Carry the 2. 2 and here I go. Add to 10. 2 and 8 is 10, plus 6 is 16. So 1, 6, 1, 7, 8, 4, which is 1,000 or 161,784. All right, that's your answer. Last ones. Number 9, multiplying. Big number. Lots of multiplying on this one. Okay, 1 times anything is that number. So 4, 8, 5, 2, space saver. Now we're multiplying through by 7. 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 8 is 56, 57, 58. 7 times 5, 35, plus 5 is 40. 7 times 2, 14. 14 plus 4 is 18. Washer dryer combo. Wash out all these numbers I don't need. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 8 is 24, 25. 3 times 5 is 15, 16, 17. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. All right. See how everything is nice and lined up? Now I just add 4 and 0 is 4. 8 and 8 is 16, plus 0 is 16. Carry the 1. I'm going to go down here because it adds up to 10. 8, 9, 10. 10 and 6 is 16. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and 5 is 15. 7, 8, 9, 9, 5, 8, 6, 6, 4. I'm not even going to write it over there. That's my answer, how I would enter it. Saying it, 958,664. And the last one, again, a big multiplication. 7 and 5 is 35. 5 and 4 is 20. Plus 3 is 23. 5 and 8 is 40. Plus 2 is 42. Space saver, wash out everything I don't need. Then I go to the 2. 2 and 7 is 14. Carry the 1. 2 and 4 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. 2 and 8 is 16. Okay, washer dryer combo. Cross off, wash out everything I don't need. 6 and 7 is 42. 6 and 4 is 24. 25, 26, 27, 28. 6 and 8 is 48. 49, 50. Everything's nice and lined up. Time to add. 5 and 0 is 5. 3 and 4 is 7 and 0 is 7. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Carry the 1. Okay, I'm going to do this first. 6 and 4 is 10. And 8 and 1 is 9. 9 and 10 is 19. Carry the 1. 1, 2, and 5. 529,375 is the answer, the way you would enter it. To say it is 529,375. And that, my dears, is Power Packet V.